In India, there are three stages of government: central government, state government, and local government. Every 5 years, we vote for two members: the Member of Parliament, MP, and the Member of Legislative Assembly, MLA. These two members belong to two different forms of government. The MP belongs to the central government, and the MLA belongs to the state government. Let's first look at how the central government works. The central government consists of two houses: Lok Sabha, the lower house, and Rajya Sabha, the upper house. The MPs we vote for belong to the Lok Sabha. Therefore, Lok Sabha is also called the House of the People. There are a total of 552 seats allocated to Lok Sabha in the Indian Constitution, but currently we vote for only 543 seats. Now, how were these seats formulated? Based on the population, each state is divided into multiple constituencies, and every constituency has an MP. For example, Tamil Nadu is divided into 39 Lok Sabha constituencies, so it has 39 members in the Lok Sabha. Like Tamil Nadu, every state in India shares a certain number of seats in the Lok Sabha. To form the government, any party must win the majority of the seats. To elect an MP, we follow the first past the post system. That is, every individual gets to cast one vote and the candidate with the highest vote wins. The first past the post system is inefficient in so many ways, but one obvious reason can be inferred by looking at the pie chart. There are three candidates from three parties, and the Green Party has the highest number of votes, with 40% of the total. But if you look more closely, 60% did not want the Green Party to win. So this leads to a bi-party system. The remaining parties form a coalition and go on to form the majority. Moving on, once the election is over, we have 543 MPs. Now, the MPs collectively get to choose the Prime Minister of India, for which we follow a simple majority, meaning there must be at least 50% preferring one MP. That is, 273 MPs out of 545 must vote in favor of one guy. Obviously, the party that forms the majority gets to choose the Prime Minister. Once the Prime Minister is chosen, the Union Cabinet or the Council of Ministers is formed. There are numerous ministries like Defense, Education, Finance, etc. and each ministry has a minister. So the Prime Minister with the Council of Ministers run the business. Hence, the Union Cabinet is also called the executive body of the government. One important point note is every minister in the cabinet has to be ultimately appointed by the president. So, if the president disagrees, he or she cannot be a minister. And finally, a speaker and a deputy speaker has to be chosen for the Lok Sabha. Again, the candidate with more than 50% of the MPs voting for him becomes the speaker. So naturally, the party that has the majority gets to choose the speaker. The deputy speaker is generally neutral and might also be an MP from the opposing party. The state governments have a very similar parallel. There are two houses, Vidhan Sabha and Vidhan Parishad. But only 7 states have Vidhan Parishad. All the other states only have Vidhan Sabha, and the MLAs we vote for belong to this house. Tamil Nadu only has Vidhan Sabha. Like central elections, each state is divided into several constituencies. For example, Tamil Nadu has 235 constituencies. So there are a total of 235 MLAs. A party gets to win a state if it occupies more than 50% of the total seats. That is, any party must win more than 118 out of 235 seats to form the government. Once the elections are over, similar to the MPs, the MLAs elect a chief minister, who then proceeds to form the Council of Ministers. Parallel to the president, we have the governor for a state. It's the governor who appoints the ministers. Please note that I have skipped over a ton of details, like how do we account for the union territories, what's the job of a speaker, how to remove an MP or MLA, and so on. If you wish to learn all these with much more detail, check out the sources I have linked in the description. Thank you.